Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good morning. I know now would normally be the time where I write the schedule with you guys, and we would be doing that, but I woke up like super late. You can probably hear it in my voice. I did that thing again where I like wake up at a reasonable time and like just go to the bathroom, and then I get cozy back in bed because my brain deems it too early, and then I pass out for like another hour and a half to 2 hours, and now I'm still waking up again. I'll do the whole scheduling thing after I eat breakfast and stuff. Because if I try to do it now, I don't think it would be comprehensive at all. I don't think, like, if I try to make all the thumbnails and stuff, like, none of the stuff that I need to make everything is even ready. You know, I think you have a valid excuse. You were up till, like, 1 a.m. last night. Listen, we were having fun. For anyone who is out of the loop, we decided to sit in VC while I cleaned my room and did my laundry, and it just ended up being chaos. And now I'm paying the ultimate price. So chaos week? No, not a chaos week. Rekka, you kind of missed it. I thought you were gonna pop in and say hi last night in voice chat because we were having such a good time. It was what? Me, Chronic, Zerath, Captain Insano said hi for a little while towards the end, and Link and Suna. So, you know, it was a lot last night. I sadly couldn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, understandable. Have a nice day. There'll probably be a bunch more times in the future where we'll get to hang out and sit in VC and do whatever. But yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. You guys are lucky because you get immediate morning voice, which is not something that you guys normally get. Normally I'm already like higher octave and peppier and awake and jumping around and laughing at you guys, but you guys get the B cameo, not intentionally. Does it sound like I'm doing my B voice? I'm not trying to. Because if I'm doing my B voice, it's like a lot, like I try to make it gravelier. Morning voice kind of cute, not gonna lie. Crust pain, what you doing? New Vampire Survivors DLC dropped if anyone plays that. I have not played Vampire Survivors. Somebody that I watch who streams has been going nuts over it, but I do not. I don't think I actually know what the game is about. I've never watched any content of it. I don't know what it actually is, but you know, that's fine. Best $5 you'll ever sip at. Well, how much is the base game? Lol, June's heard my morning voice and now I'm hearing hers. Yeah, we did a swapsies tradesies, but you know what? It's fine. No, this is not my B voice. This is just my morning voice. The game is $5. $5 for the DLC or $5 for like the game? But no, like, this is just my regular voice. If I wanted to do B's voice, I would intentionally hit vocal fry. So, like, this would be my B voice, and I'm able to do it really easily this morning just because I just woke up and I'm in that lower register. I don't know what May is doing right now. She's probably still asleep. She sleeps in until like 2 p.m. every single day because she has nothing better to do. And then this is just my morning voice. I'm trying to avoid doing vocal fry too much because I'm not trying to kill my vocal cords, but you know, for B, if she's like a habitual smoker, she probably just sounds like that. The game is $5. There's 2 DLCs that are... What? What? Sheesh, that is a cheap game. Love that. Nah, I want to save up my money to buy this one game that I really want. My brother has a friend, and that friend owns the game that I want and has already been playing it and like streaming it for my brother, and I'm really jealous because I want the game so bad. Dead Cells? No, not Dead Cells. I've had Dead Cells on my wish list for like forever, and I still want that game, but as of more recently, I really want Dredge. I really want Dredge. Because I wasn't able to stream Sunless Sea to you guys, and I'm still really sad about that. But whenever I get another computer set up, I will be streaming Sunless Sea like non-stop. You guys will catch me every single week playing Sunless Sea. But I really want Dredge. Because maybe I could get Dredge to work. Maybe. I want Dredge really bad. I feel like Dredge right now. Honestly, I don't even blame you. Wait, how much later were you guys? Did you guys all like leave immediately after I left? Or were you guys still hanging around for a little while? How late did you stay up? I'm curious now. Hold on, I need a sip of water. Yeah, how much later did you guys stay up? I can't imagine it was much longer after I left, but maybe I'm wrong. Also, yeah, I need to... I need to go back and check my list. Since now we finished up Night in the Woods, and I need to find something else that we can play in the meantime. Because lately it's been, what, Avion and Terraria as our other big guys, but I've been just like grinding away at Night in the Woods the past couple weeks. Nah, it was late even for me. I left a little bit after, but Suna, Insano, and Link stayed for a bit longer. Oh, sheesh. I should just text Link and ask him how late he stayed up. No, Link's not gonna... You know what? Link and Suna are not gonna freaking remember. I should ask Captain Insane. There is no way in hell that Link or anybody else freaking remembered. All things considered. I'll buy you Vampire Survivors if you'd be okay with it. I think you'd like it a lot. You don't have to buy me anything. Guys, again, I make it a big point. None of you guys ever have to buy me anything or send me any money for anything. You know, I have a job and I can work, and if I want stuff, I can buy it on my own. I do appreciate it though, whenever you guys are nice enough to do that kind of thing, but it is not a requirement. Not in the slightest. I don't want y'all to be doing that. Be warned though, it's addicting as hell. Oh gosh. Do I need another game to be addicted to? I would say that I'm addicted to Avion, but at the same time, I don't think I count it as an addiction so much as, It feels, at this point, it feels more like community service hours. Oh, God. Grinding through Avion has felt like fucking community service. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh my god. It's so much. It really is just so much. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay that it's so much. Am I even addicted to any games lately? I mean, not on my PC, but lately I've been playing a lot of, the Tetris 99? I've been trying to get better at Tetris, and I've been playing a lot of Project Diva and stuff. I understand your position, but it's only $5. I would not mind at all. No, you don't have to do that, Caesar. It's okay. There's this cool crack thing I've heard. Crushed face. It's too early. It is too early in the goddamn morning for this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Who doesn't look Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I don't think I'm awake enough for this. But you know what? It's okay. Also, I have to check something while we're just sitting here. Oh god, my computer didn't like that for some reason, even though I didn't even touch my computer for that, it just got mad at me. A hit a day keeps the demons in my head at bay. I don't know, you know, something about, I don't know about all that. Oh god, but you know what, I can't even say shit, because it's similar to how I'm a wine mom. And I just drink wine all the time. I can't even be critical of that. You know what? I can't say shit. Wait, what day is it? Okay, never mind. I know. I know. I just didn't know the date. Even though it's literally right in front of me on my computer, but you know. I can only drink Moscato. To be fair, Moscato is like my one favorite type of wine, because it's very sweet and light, and you can put any kind of fruit flavor you want in it, so it's good. If I had to pick a close second, oh god, do I even remember the name of it? It's too early in the morning for me to think about it. Also, wine. Do none of you guys know the term wine mom? I was having this issue last night. Like traditionally there'll be like the beer dad, and then sometimes there'll be like the wine mom, or like the vodka aunt. Do you guys not know these terms? Hello, June. I'm out with family for my cousin's 2nd birthday. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Indy. Good morning. Good to see you. Hope everything goes well with your cousin's 2nd birthday. Oh, little baby. Oh my god, we were so lucky the other day. I was at work, and we have a lot of different people that come in because, you know, part of my job is like a social program stuff. And we had a mom come in with her, how old was the baby? The baby must have been like maybe 3. She's so freaking cute. We just got to sit around and play with a baby for a little while. It was very nice. My mother is a wine mom, but I didn't know it was a term. Yeah, it's a term. It's hell. Oh, you know what, Indy? Do you want me to throw rocks at them? I can do that for you. It's time to throw rocks. It's rock throwing season. Yeah, it's rock throwing season. I got you. I can throw rocks like nobody's business. I'm great at throwing rocks. Okay. I have a Hispanic family and I felt that in my soul. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm trying to think about anything interesting that I've gotten to do this week. Or like anything. Here, I just want to throw rocks because then it's not as, it ain't that deep, but you, I thought it was ancient rusty dagger throwing season. Crust pain, it can be whatever season that you want it to be, but in my book and on my gay agenda, it says rock throwing season, but you know, maybe I got the wrong calendar. The Farmer's Almanac is always crazy. Oh gosh. Also, I don't know how many of you guys saw, the other day I got to go out with my coworker and my brother, and we got to go get brunch, and it was really, really lovely. Maybe am I able to grab the photo? I have to open up Discord, and I don't want to kill my computer. June, obviously Indy is asking you to make a salad and intentionally poison it. I mean, I could do that. Y'all want a cherry pit and apple seed salad? one way of doing it. FBI watching this stream for real, for real. Well, I don't think they're gonna get much out of it. Listen, unless the FBI person who's watching this just enjoys watching fruit bats and chaotic conversations, they're not gonna get anything out of this. There's no true harm to be done. Scrumptious. Oh god. Of course, we would always be the ones who know how to make a poison salad. It's like, okay, you walk into the restaurant with your friends and you sit down and you grab the menus and everybody is like ordering what it is they want, and the waitress is like, you get a soup or a salad with that, and they're like, what kind of salads do you have? And it's like, oh, we have a fresh garden salad, we have a chef salad, we have a chicken Caesar salad, and we have a poison salad. What's included in your poison salad? Oh, it's a nice mix of cherry pits, apple seeds, and mix of cyanide and napalm salad dressing. Oh god. I have PTSD from coconuts. Wait, Chronic, I don't know if you heard me last night, because what was it? At some point last night, they started talking about crabs, and I kept trying to bring up coconut crabs. I have a running joke now with my one coworker about coconut crabs. Does anybody else know what a coconut crab is? Because those motherfuckers be wildin'. They're crazy. Does anybody else know what a coconut crab is? They're like the size, like there's a picture that's floating around on the internet of it like climbing up the side of the trash can. It is literally the size of the trash can. It's freaking huge. And like if there are seagulls on the beach, they'll sneak up behind them and they'll grab them and they'll eat them. Like they eat birds. And they're gigantic. Yeah, they're giant land nopes. Well, to be fair, crabs are just the sea equivalent of spiders, but they're delicious. Imagine sitting at a restaurant and a guy stands up and screams poison before collapse. He's like, oh, dang it, they got my salad wrong. They gave me the poison salad. Oh, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I don't know if I am. But then again, I don't think I qualify under the term Mr. Krabs. Therefore, oh gosh. Oh yeah, my brother's birthday is coming up soon. And for his birthday, he was looking at a couple different options. Because we always go out to eat for birthdays, because it's like the one time you get to go out and celebrate. So we were looking at options, and there's a place apparently where we could get like a whole, like, what's it? Low country seafood boil? Which I didn't know we had a restaurant nearby that did that. And now I'm very, very excited. And they also have like a bunch of Chinese appetizers, and they look so good. That crab looks like that one crab that can punch at the speed of sound. What, coconut crabs? Yes. Well, cause what was it? There's like a internet theory going around, and the theory is like, what's it? Highly likely that when Amelia Earhart crashed her airplane and like landed on an island somewhere, wherever, in like the Pacific Ocean or wherever, she got eaten by a bunch of coconut crabs. And like, that's what I'm pretty sure, like, I'm 90% sure that's what happened to her. Because coconut crabs be wildin'. They are gigantic. They are crazy looking. I am not going to mess with any of them. They are insane. I don't know what their native habitat or whatever. Who is sending me money? Which one of you guys is sending me money? How dare. I'm gonna fight all of you. I'm gonna fight every single last one of you. Who's sending me money? Thank you, Anonymous, for the donation. I do appreciate it a lot. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. The coconut crabs hijacked the plane and crashed it intentionally. They were on the plane when it Those dang coconut crabs. Goodness Lord Almighty. It's fine though. They just be doing the most. And like, how dare they? How dare they? It's cruel to all the rest of us. Oh wow, that's enough to give Vampire Survivors poggers, dude. Gee, I wonder who could have possibly sent it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That is very, very sweet of you. Whoever donated it, that's very sweet of you. I will look into getting Vampire Survivors, and maybe if I'm able to, I'll stream it. Oh shit, you know, wait, hold on. I can look at this right now, because it's right over here. No idea who it could have been. No idea at all. Okay, I got it. So I still have the list, the little like sticky note that I made from when we did the game testing day of all the games that worked, that like we were able to do. And I'm looking at my options for what we could play next. I've already played Spelunky once, and I feel like I could do like a little series of Spelunky, but honestly, I feel like Spelunky's just another, I don't want to call it like a filler game, but it's definitely one where, I can play it for multiple hours, and, I'm not like going to progress the way that I would in like a story-driven game. So like, it's a maybe. It's a maybe. But we do have Death Road to Canada, and we do have Oxenfree, which I'm still... Oh gosh. We also have Death and Taxes and Cultist Simulator. I don't know how far we can get in Cultist Simulator together. I am notoriously not very good at that game. Or the Funny Vampire game. Yeah, I have to, I'd have to test it. I need to go in and I need to see what streaming it is like. You know what? It would honestly be a good idea for me to, whenever they have, what's it? Another, like, Steam sale, I get a couple games. Or, like, I get a couple games over the course of, the next couple weeks or whatever, and then I do another testing session, like I did the one stream. We could do that. That would probably be good. Nice. Nah, I get it. It isn't high-octane, action-packed adrenaline addiction as other games. I can walk you through it if you want. It can be slightly confusing for beginners. Maybe. Maybe we could do that. That'd be nice. I'll think about it, though. But yeah, I figured, maybe over the course of the next couple weeks, I can get Vampire Survivors. I can get, I still really want Dredge. I haven't been able to think about, like, any other new game since. I just want Dredge so bad. I've also found, I've also found an alternative to Stardew Valley, just in case I want to try something new, since Stardew Valley wants to be a pain in the butt streaming wise. So we might, what's it? I think it's called like Sunhaven or something. My brother has it and he showed me, and it's really, really cute. I don't know how to play it because I was just like casually watching him play it one day, but it is really, really cute. The art style of it is gorgeous. There's like a bunch more NPCs, a lot more different options for things. And it's a very, very cute game. So I might end up getting that. I still have, what's a game? Oh god, what's the name? Not a Little to the Left. I still have Dogs Organized Neatly, which we haven't, gone through yet. So we could do that, because that one's just like we sit back and we play puzzles for like 2 or 3 hours. and like just talk. That's an option. I have options. I'll figure it out when I'm writing the schedule later. Or if you guys have input, you guys can always share with me. I don't mind. Maybe I'll just do no, I should eat breakfast first before I do the schedule. Also, if you hear any popping noises, I have a little fidget toy that I'm playing with. Because I really want to play with a fidget toy. It keeps me focused while I'm talking. I also apologize if you hear my stomach growl. That is not intentional, that's just what's going to happen. It's fine though, it's fun. Fidget toy cameo, train cameo next, please. I don't control the rate at which trains show up. They just show up when they want. Also, I closed my windows because it's actually kind of cooler out today. So if you hear a train, it will be a lot more muffled than it was the other night. Good morning, John. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Also, y'all, I don't know how many of you, stomach cameo? No, don't phrase it like that. Oh, God. I'm good. That's good to hear. No stomach cameo. God, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks for distracting me, Chronic. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to think about what it was that I wanted to say. It wasn't about the train. What the heck was I gonna say? You're welcome. I'm gonna fight you later. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fight you later. I am back from Hella School today. Hi, Takagi. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. School must have been busy today, huh? Now I'm tired. Yeah. You missed it. Towards the beginning of the stream, I had my morning voice, and now I'm warmed up a little bit, so it's not entirely morning voice anymore, but if you go back and watch the rest, like, you'll get some good morning voice ASMR. Oh, gosh. Guys, I don't remember what I was gonna say, and now I'm gonna be mad until I can figure it out again. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, I remember what I was gonna say. I don't know if any of you guys, drive? I don't know how many of you guys drive. I don't know what my demographic is, but for those of you that do, I am, now in the market for finding a car, which feels weird to say because it doesn't feel like me, but, I am in the market now. I'm still in the process of saving up for a down payment, so it's still gonna be a hot minute, but you know. Good morning, Nova. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I am now in the position where I am saving up for the down payment for a car, and guys, I need help. I need help. I need help figuring out what cars are okay and what cars are not okay. Also, wait, why do you need a car? I thought you didn't have your license. I'm also in the process of doing that, but I need to do both at the same time. Like, I'm still in the process for saving, so I have time while I'm saving to work on getting my license. But while I'm saving up for my car, I need to think about what car I want. I don't know about cars. That's okay, John. It feels very overwhelming to me because it feels like there are so many different options, and I don't know like what would be an okay car and what's not an okay car. Toyotas are reliable generally. I have a RAV4 that's older than I am. Oh, shoot. Also, Toyota Vios are reliable. Okay. Out of the hundreds of streamers I help, you're the first to actually call me by my name instead of Fox on my second approach. Well, I didn't know which portion of your name to pick out first, but I figured that Nova was the most name-like out of it. So I'm calling you Nova. If the car has anti-air weaponry, then the car probably isn't. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, so the one that I've been looking at, and the one that I kind of hope I'm able to find, is a Subaru Forester. I really, really want a Subaru Forester. I think it's like the perfect car for me, because it's like just the right size. And no, what do you mean no? I'd go with Toyota or Honda, those two could outrun the war. Listen! Subarus are grenades? What do you mean? Subarus are like peak lesbian car. My friend has a Subaru and it's great. What do you mean? Everybody that I've asked so far has said that Subarus are good. Chevy all the way. I mean, I'm not gonna be riding no truck anytime soon, but I have seen, I have looked at Chevy Malibus before and they are real cute. I think Chevy Malibus are real cute, but I really want a Subaru Forester. But if Rick is saying that it's a grenade, I have to look into it more. I don't know. It's like that one Samsung phone. Hello, June. Good morning, Terrence. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What are you most concerned about? Looks, performance, fuel efficiency? I mean, probably fuel efficiency for me. I'm back in a Subaru Forester. Subaru, just looking at the beginning of the car. Subaru? If it's got that boxer engine thing, it's gonna grenade. I don't know any of these things. What's a boxer engine versus what other kind of engines are there? I don't know. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. This is why I need help. If the car has special effects such as fog machines in the air vents, it's a win. I would write. I'm not trying to put fog machines into my little sedan, but yeah, sure. Honda Civic Type R. I mean, I think, what was it? I had my parents had a Honda for a while and it was pretty good. The smaller the car, generally, the more fuel efficient. Yeah, I'm not getting like a van or a truck or like a big SUV like a Jeep anytime soon. I'm just getting well, bigger the engine, better the fuel consumption. It's just, kind of lowers it down. I don't want like any sort of really big car anyway, because it feels very overwhelming to drive a big car. Also, hello experimental builds, welcome. Welcome to the channel. By the way, I am not a car person, I'm actually human. What? You're telling me that we're not living in the Cars universe where all of you guys are different cars with faces on them? Oh gosh. A fog machine would be your show up when you come out of the car. Oh gosh. You installed the carbon gas canisters? I thought cars already come with the fog machines. Oh gosh. 1100 kilogram car plus a 2.0 DOHC engine is fine. I wish I understood what those meant. Okay, so something about the weight of the car and a certain type of engine. Wait, so like, dual overhead cam. Dual overhead cam engine. What do you mean, car? I love how half of you are being very genuine and trying to explain to me all these different car things, and the other half of you guys are talking about having a fog machine in the car. Oh, goodness gracious. Jesus Christ. Lordy, lordy, lordy. But yeah, I still have a lot of saving to do. Listen, guys, a lot of things in my life are starting to change at a rapid pace all at the same time. Normally, for like any average person, like you would do one of these things at a time and have it, you just do one of these things at a time and then pace it out and then everything would be fine. But I kind of need to do all of them at the same time in order to have this work successfully. So it's a bit nerve-wracking and my brain is a little too full and I need help. I randomly clicked into stream and suddenly there was car talk. You can't know how weird it is to a secondhand car dealer. Oh my god, you're a car dealer? No freaking way. Well, welcome to the chat. I promise we don't talk about cars all the time. This is literally the first time I've ever brought it up. Oh god. 100 RPM is a good place to start. I have no idea what I just said. If you want a large fuel efficient car, you should get a what now? I don't need a large car though. I'll be serious, but I will just say that renting a used car is financially lighter on you, but you need to know your stuff before you rent one. Yeah, and I know, like, I have lots of people in my life that will help me. Like, I'm not gonna be alone in buying a car and just like assuming everything on my own, but you know, I figured it would be nice to ask the people that I hang out with the most, because, you know, I be hanging out with you guys, like, literally all the time. Hit up experimental builds for the best cars. I guess so. Experimental builds. I guess you could advertise the cars that you have. Chronic is talking about a tank? What? You're trying to offer me to buy a tank? It's incredibly fuel inefficient. You know what? I think I can go my whole life without driving around a tank. You know when people are like, my apocalypse plan is to do this or do that, and like my apocalypse plan is to steal a tank and drive around a huge freaking tank? Like, no, that's not gonna be me. I ain't doing all that. I can't really since I'm Turkish and it's impossible to ship it overseas, I guess. You know what? That's fine. That is totally fine. I wish nothing but the best for your Turkish used car business, though. That's freaking great. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I have, like, everything is happening all at once. And, it's kind of... It's a Horton a little bit where I have to save for the down payment of a car and buy a car within like the next year. I need to get my license before that, so I need to get my license in less than a year, and I still need to do like I have to go through the they have like an online training course that I need to do, which helps. And, you know, like, I still have all my coworkers and a lot of other people in my life who are willing to, like, help me. Because, like, I've been through the test before, and I failed the test just because I got really, I get really, really bad, anxiety, and I just, you know. Oh. By the way, about your Throne Link, isn't Arctic 7 wireless better than Logitech H800? The Logitech H800 is just the one that I've been using literally since I've gotten a computer, and I'm kind of emotionally attached to it. I'm extremely emotionally attached to this headset because I'm very used to it and I love every feature about it, so I keep using it. Hey, welcome, Soonfi? Welcome! Welcome to the chat. My aunt is a car dealer. Oh, cool. My apocalypse plan is to reveal my secret fire stash. Nuke Maker isn't here, but if Nuke Maker was here, I think you two could build a really great business together. No, buy an airplane? I don't know about that. As a guy who doesn't have a car, I can understand needing one. Listen, if it were my choice, I would just live somewhere that has very good structural public transportation. That's what I want. But I don't have that luxury right now because I live in the middle of nowhere. What the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck is a car? I don't see car talk on TikTok, so it isn't true. I also don't watch TikTok, so it must be illegal. Oh, gosh. I guess car, also known as the Central African Republic. Oh, gosh. Wait, nukes, finally. I couldn't find uranium X6 alley. They selling uranium on AliExpress now? What the hell? What the hell, brother? But yeah, I am in the process of saving for the down payment for a car. I need to get my license. I need to schedule or send an email to the college advisors near me, and I need to plan a meeting to sit down and ask them like literally all the questions I have about college, because I have 1,000,005 and I need to figure out like when I'm starting college, like how to do classes, how to do this, how to do that, because it was never taught to me. And listen, like when I was in high school, I had a guidance counselor, and that guidance counselor was trying to get me on track for college stuff. Like, she was asking me, like, what college do you want to go to? Like, what are your options? And, like, she encouraged me, but nobody ever explained how to do literally anything. So, like, I don't, like, nobody ever explained, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Like, where do I sign up for classes? How do I fill out an application? What's involved in applying for college? Like, nobody explained any of that stuff when I was in high school. So then when I graduated and I started working right away, like, I was like, it seems like a lot, because, you know, it is a lot. I'm really lucky that I have an older sister who goes to the same university that I do. Listen, that will make life so much easier, honestly. It's just, you know, it's frustrating because once you're like, especially with the with the way that my high school experience worked, listen, and I don't mean to like rag on my high school or anything, but you know, I went there, therefore I can complain about it kind of thing. My high school had a really big divide between like, these are our like A-lister, superstar, completely academic based fantastic students who are getting like full ride scholarships and like work very, very hard, and we love them and and we wish them nothing for like but the best. We had those kids, and then there was everybody else, and they didn't care about the everybody else. They spent all of their time and energy and resources into these kids that they knew were going to be like superstars to go out like and have their perfect college experience. And like they have full ride scholarships in academics, full ride scholarships in like sports and all these other things. And they're like, we love these students, they're fantastic. And then there's just everybody else, and they don't care. Because that's what it felt like. I mean, there's a very small group of them that also, we partnered with like a local technical school, and they went through like technical school training instead of doing traditional classes. And then they got to go out into the workforce right away because they already had all of their like technical skills down. like they had like a cosmetology course and like a bunch of different things like welding and carpentry and stuff, so those kids got to go out into the workforce right away. But then there's still like everybody else who isn't like an A-list student or didn't want like like a technical career, and then they don't really care. So that's kind of what ended up happening. And it's not that, like, you know, it's not that they hated me or anything. Like, they didn't have anything against me, but they also don't, you know, do anything to help supplement. Anyways, I gotta go. Some urgent business came up. Well, thank you for stopping by. You're always welcome back. You know, I will always be here. I'm not going anywhere. Wow, that is dystopian. That's, yeah, a lot of people describe that school as dystopian. Because, again, they brush a lot of stuff under the rug. That's just how that school operates. They love brushing stuff under the rug and pretending that things aren't happening is bad. They just, you know, yeah. Because, like, another big problem that was in my school, and what's still a very big problem in my school, is a lot of drug overdosing. Like, we've lost several students from several different grades from drug overdose. And it's kind of ridiculous because they act like it's not happening, or they pretend that there's not a problem going on in school when really there is. And like that's not to mention like all of the other students that dropped out for any other number of reasons. Like, you know, they got pregnant or family stuff was happening and they can't focus being in school or Lord knows what. But yeah, my school was wildin'. Hold on, I need a sip of water. I just find it so funny because they see themselves as like this big beacon of creating like successful people into successful adults, but in reality, they ain't all that. But at the same time, like, I feel like I shouldn't complain too much because now that I've moved and now that I'm in like a completely different area and I work with a lot of teenagers and stuff, and they tell me about like how their schools operate, and it kind of scares the crap out of me. Like they are always telling me about what's going on in school, like this or that or the other thing, and I'm like, what? How does any of this, like, what? How can this place be running? I don't understand. And it scares me a lot because it's like, I have no idea how you've gotten this far with behavior like this. It feels like your school was promoting techies so that they could farm Bitcoin and NFTs for the school to repay their high school department. Honestly, not even techies. Like, we're just pumping out athletes. That's literally all my school ever did. They would promote their athletic programs. They would do this, they would do that, and it was all for their athletes. And their athletes don't have any morals. Their athletes don't really know anything. Like, no offense, but like, their athletes are not good. And I don't like them. Like, they spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars to make a new football stadium that they didn't have to. And also, once I was out of the middle school, they spent even more hundreds of thousands of dollars on tearing down and rebuilding the middle school, which was crazy to me. So, you know, I have a lot of feelings about how my high school decided to fund things. They also decided at some point that everybody should have like their own school laptop, but then they still didn't want to pay for like a better theater program, or they didn't want to fix the ceiling in some spots where we'd get leaks often, or they didn't want to fix this or fix that. But yeah, just buy all the kids laptops because that's exactly what it is that they need. I'm real salty. Can you tell I'm really salty? Have you guys heard of Lo-Fi Girl and Synthwave Boy, like Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I'm not familiar. Isn't the Lo-Fi Girl just the girl that, is in that stream perpetually forever? My school promotes school spirit and sends money on events that people just go to stand around and smuggle substances in the restroom since nobody's monitoring them. Oh, okay. But how could any of those things be more important than sports? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I could go off all day about it. Also, y'all, give me just a second. I need to use the restroom. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. BRB. Y'all didn't get too crazy without me, did you? Y'all didn't get too crazy without me, right? Right? Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. That's better. You need a license for that? License for what? What do I need a license for? Oh gosh. Basically, in Lo-Fi Girl's stream, you can see a blue light in the apartment block across the street, and that's where Synthwave Wave is. And you can see Lo-Fi Girl's light from Synthwave's stream. Oh, okay. It's just like a little Easter egg thing. That's not so bad. That's pretty nice. I like that. Guys, I'm getting so freaking hungry. I can already feel it. I'm getting so hungry. For stealing things and putting them in the museum. That's why I'm training to be a grave robber. You're training? What kind of training do you go through for grave robbing? Like, mental training? Like, you need to, like, sit down in front of a whiteboard and they teach you the proper etiquette? Or physical training, you be running on that treadmill? But before Synthwave Boy showed up, Lo-Fi's Girl's stream didn't have the blue light and people freaked out when it started blinking. Oh. It's been long since Momochi came here. Oh gosh, y'all, I was talking about that last night. I'm really sad. I miss her a lot. I miss her so much. I want her to come back so bad. It has a weird name nowadays. Archaeology. You know what? You got me there. You got me there. Momo missed the morning voice. I miss her so much, guys. I don't want to think about it too hard. It makes me really sad. Why is there more freaking lore I have to study? What, about me? About me? I mean, to be fair, I don't have written lore, so you're getting off easy. Oh, about Lo-Fi. My old school got rebuilt way bigger than it used to be, but to be fair, the old building was shaped like a honeycomb. Guys, my middle school was crazy, because it was like, what's it? My old school shaped like my old middle school was multiple circular buildings all stuck together. Like, there was one huge circle for the gym, and like the outskirts being like all the changing rooms and stuff, and like the main commons area. There was a circle for the two cafeterias. There was a circle for like A pod, and a circle for B pod, and a circle for C pod. C pod had what was it, like the 7th grade classes, and B pod had some more 7th grade classes and 8th grade classes upstairs, and then A pod had like the principal's office and stuff, as well as some more 8th grade classes. Your school was kind of, yeah, it definitely felt that way. Oh gosh. Bro, if Momochi was here, I'd be hearing Babu, your morning voice sounds good or something like that, then simps the entire stream. Listen, I'm really sad that she's not here. I've been missing her so much. And like, I've reached out to her a couple times saying that I've missed her and that I hope she's okay. And I haven't heard anything back from her. I really hope that she's okay. I really hope so. Yeah, it's making me a little sad. We won't think about it much more. My school's parking lot was shaped like a oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Also, what was it? In 8th grade, everybody knew that the middle school was being torn down because they were putting in like a new one. And on the last day of 8th grade, everybody decided to just graffiti the walls. Like, everybody was out there graffitiing the walls because, like, it was gonna get torn down anyway. It doesn't matter. So we were just having fun. Like, people would freaking put like their Snapchats and stuff to add them on. People were putting up their handles for all the different social media that they had. People were like doing like mini murals and stuff. Like, they were just graffitiing the hell out of this school. And it was very, very fun. I remember, what was it? The very last day of 8th grade, I was in the band room because, duh, I'm a band geek. And I was with all the other band geeks. And I was with my director at the time. And he had gone through, and we had been working for months going through all the stuff that we had in the middle school to make sure that we like got everything that it was that we wanted to keep and like put it into storage for the meantime, or if we were getting rid of a lot of old stuff, because there was a lot of old stuff. And he managed to find like a bunch of CDs, a bunch of vinyls, a bunch of like old stuff that we weren't going to keep for like the school's sake, and he just put it all out on a table and he's like, you guys can take what you want. And that was very, very sweet. He's still like one of my absolute favorite like people in my life. I still talk to him like a fair amount, and like I always covet every time that I get to see him because he's a very important person in my life. So I hope that he's doing well. My school parking lot turned into a sports ground, and cars that parked there see windows cracked or broken, then we'd run a far distance before the principal came or the person who owns it came. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could go off night and day about this. Listen. So my high school, the front parking lot, because there was like an upper half to the parking lot and a lower half to the parking lot. In the upper half, all the way off to one side, was where we would practice in marching band. And we had like these orange lines that were painted to like mark out like this is where we march. And we've made it a point for literally like more than a decade now. Hey, do not park here during these times because we have to march. And then every time that somebody would park there while we had to practice, we would just like step all over their car or climb onto their car or do other silly shit to their car because their car's in the freaking way. And they knew better than to park there. And like we would get really, really mad, and we would always yell at the school being like, hey, nobody is supposed to park here. Well, because listen, in marching band, and depending on who you ask, like the case will be different, but we were in competitive marching band and we needed our field. And when you're in competitive marching band and like you're out at a competition, you're like during a competition, you will have judges that are on the field listening for things or critiquing forms or whatever it might be. Or there'll sometimes even be like camera people. There'll be cameramen walking around on the field while you are marching your show. We had every single right to run them over. If they were in our way, we could run them over because they're not supposed to be in the middle, and they know better. I was not lucky enough to run over any cameramen or any judges. But I had a couple close calls before. I have had a couple close calls before. I was also in the marching band. It's so strict. What instrument did you play, Nova? I'm very interested. I played a couple different instruments. I went over it last night, but you know what? I'll go over it again. It's fine. Because my freshman year, I did... Oh, you're a trumpet player. Nice. Freshman year, I was alto sax. Sophomore year, I didn't originally join because I had just started like my college level classes, but their bottom bass drum had moved and they didn't have one and they didn't have anybody to fill it, so I ended up coming back and doing that for a year. And then junior year I was on vibraphone, and then senior year I was on marimba and vibraphone. So, you know, I've marched the gambit. I've done quite a fair amount of literally everything. Y'all. Y'all. Wait, so you replaced bottom bass drum? It wasn't that I replaced bottom bass drum. His parents literally were like, hey, we're moving. And it's like, hey, no, we're in the middle of marching season. And they're like, we don't care, we're moving. So he didn't have a choice. His parents like were up and leaving. And I was like, I can't just let them not, that's an integral part of marching band. You can't not have, like, that's where the beat comes from. So I needed to, June, listen up, you little shits. My mom just walked into my room because I don't think she realized I was streaming, but she just handed me a beautiful slice of warm bread pudding. And you know what? I'm gonna eat it. And I will not be judged for it. Because I want it so bad. I am so hungry. It's still warm and everything. It looks freaking fantastic. And she like made like a sauce to go over it. It's like creme anglaise or something. Hey yo, you are eating? Yeah, I want to eat. This is a frequent thing that I do on streams. ASMR bread pudding time. You guys want an ASMR moment? Here, hold on. I don't know how much of an ASMR moment I can give you. That's the plate. And then, like, I don't know. It doesn't make much. It's just a slice of bread pudding. It's not gonna make like a ton of sounds. I'll give you like a bite. You guys want here? Hold on. It's bread pudding. It's not really gonna make a sound per se. That struggles to make sound. New title. It's soft. What do you want me to do? It's not like crunchy or anything. I'm not gonna be able to like make it make a really loud noise. It's just the plate that makes a noise. Or like my chewing, but even then, like, what do you mean? I get a 3DO. I have a 3DO listed on my throne. I just haven't funded it yet. We're trying to get the new computer first, y'all. We can worry about the 3DO later. I'm not judging. Okay, good. This is very, very good. I'm very happy. Bread pudding is literally one of my favorite desserts, like, on the planet. I freaking love bread pudding. It's so good. It's like if French toast was even more of a dessert than it already is. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? What is bread pudding? So basically what you do is you cut up a bunch of stale pieces of bread and you make, is it like beans on toast? No, it's not like that. You cut up a bunch of pieces of bread that are stale and you soak them the way that you would, like a French toast. Like you make like a custard base with like eggs and milk and vanilla and stuff. And, you like soak it in that and you let it soak for like a while. And normally it also has things like cinnamon and raisins, and then you bake it and then you can choose to put whatever toppings you want. And my mom made like a creme anglaise to put on top and it's so good. Y'all, it's so good. I freaking love bread pudding. What kind of bread? So we had leftover hot cross buns from Easter. It's like a yeasted bread with raisins and cinnamon and stuff in it, and then you pipe little like royal icing crosses on top. Very traditional like Easter bread. And we still had, what was it? Because my mom had tried to make it a couple times, and my mom, being the perfectionist she is, she's like, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right. And she made like a couple different attempts. But we didn't want to just waste the bread, so she ended up making bread pudding out of it. And it's really, really good. I'm very happy. Man, I want oven food. Why is it called oven food when you oven hot out the food, eat the food? Do you have that copy pasta, Chronic? Can you post it? Can you post that copy pasta in chat, please? Y'all, there is a place nearby that's like, how do I describe it? It's kind of, it's a mix of different things. It's a family style, like, Italian restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant, but they also have like a fair amount of American food, as well as like they have a full bar on the other half of the restaurant. But you can go in there and for $5 you can get a gigantic slice of bread pudding, and they give you free coffee with any dessert you get. And that's also like a very, very good bread pudding. Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food, out hot, eat the food? Yeah. I wish I had a hot cup of coffee, but I had enough coffee yesterday. If I have coffee again today, I think I might die. I don't need that much caffeine in my system. It's gonna wreck me. I should really pull up the picture of what I had yesterday, but I'll wait until I finish eating. How do you do your coffee? I do my coffee in multiple ways. It depends on where I'm getting the coffee from. And even then, like, I love to change it up. I don't like always having the same thing every single time. But if I'm just doing it at home, my mom just gets, but that was yesterday. Yesterday's coffee doesn't count, or at least that's what I say. I mean, I could get more coffee. Maybe. I'll think about it. If I'm doing coffee at home, my mom gets just like those big red containers of the Folgers ground coffee, and we just make a pot of coffee, and I just have that with milk and sugar. Really, really easy stuff. I drink decaf because coffee does nothing for me but make me anxious. Normally that's what happens for me, yeah. But it also depends. Like yesterday, it didn't make me anxious because I don't know. I just didn't have an anxious reaction to it yesterday. Still Maria. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. I hope you've been doing well, honey. But, if I'm, if I'm going out and getting coffee, like, what's it? So there's a difference between going out for coffee at like a chain versus going out for coffee at like a nice little cafe. Yesterday I got to go to a nice little cafe and I got a dirty chai latte and I got it iced and it was fantastic because I love chai. And I like the extra shot of espresso instead of just chai. That's like one of my favorite things. I also like a good mocha if I'm going to a nice little coffee shop. Depending on what they have, if it's summertime, I also really like to get, what's it, like flavored iced tea. Like my favorite coffee shop from me growing up and having like a nice little coffee shop in my high school town was I would go there and get an iced tea with like peach syrup. And that's what I would get. I love liquid dirt. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But if I'm going out to somewhere, that's like a chain, if I'm going to Dunkin', I don't get coffee. I do not get coffee if I'm at Dunkin' because I know it's gonna do nothing but disappoint me. I've had coffee from Dunkin' so many times, and I have now become a snob because I think Dunkin' coffee is disgusting. I do not like Dunkin' coffee at all. And I don't care if it makes the girlies mad. I think Dunkin' coffee is disgusting. I don't like it at all. You guys go to Dunkin' Donuts? Not anymore, no. Even, listen, I'm still hella pissed at them that they no longer have the donut that I have had since childhood. They got rid of it, they discontinued it, and I'm so mad about it. I have no business with Dunkin' anymore. Dunkin' gets $0 of my dollars. I will say though, their breakfast sandwich options are pretty good, and their little hash browns are pretty good. But if that's the only thing that's saving them, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. All the girlies think that Dunkin' Donuts is all that, and it's really not, and I don't like it. I am not a Dunkin' Donuts girl. But you guys already knew that. Y'all already know my favorite chain if I want to go get something though, right? I've talked about it before, right? Do you guys have Tim Hortons down there? Unlike at Dunkin', they don't smother everything in copious amounts of icing. There is a singular, just one Tim Hortons that I've seen out in the wild, and that's it. Just one. Dunkin' Donuts, the best place to dunk your donuts in the trash. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm okay with some of their donuts, like just their classic glazed, because you can't really fuck that up too bad. Or like their blueberry cake donut, like that's pretty good. But they got rid of the French crawlers. And I'm like, what the fuck? Do you think this is a game? Why are you getting rid of the French crawlers? That's my favorite donut. Why did you get rid of it? What is wrong with you? So, you know, I'm real mad at them right now. Yeah, is this a joke to you? If they want my money, and if they want my patronage, they will bring back that donut. If they ever want me to come back. But by the sound of it, they don't want it to come back, so they don't need any of my money. They don't need any of my money. And that's on them. I don't need to give them any of my money. Absolutely not. But if I'm going somewhere, why is Yuna sending into God? I had to put my plate somewhere. I was just moving my plate. It's fine, just so that my plate's not in the way. But if I'm going to a chain to get coffee, I'm going to Wawa. I've been to Sheetz before a couple times, and it's not my thing. I'm not a Sheetz girly. I am a Wawa girly through and through. I do not care. My heritage is rearing its ugly head, and I don't give a shit. I am so much more inclined to go to a Wawa than anywhere else. Because not only does Wawa have the good coffee, not only does Wawa have the best breakfast sandwiches available, not only does Wawa fully stock with all of the good drinks like chocolate milk. You can get a bottle of chocolate milk for like $1 there. They got the giant Slurpees. Sometimes, depending on where you go, they might serve alcohol. They have like a full service station where you place an order for like made in front of you food, like a hot quesadilla or like a fresh salad. They also got like soft pretzels. You go in there for your lottery tickets. You go in there for your cigarettes. You go in there for your gum, your candy, your chips, your beef jerky. Wawa has everything. I am a Wawa girly. I am a Wawa girly. Wawa just knows what is up. Dunkin' Donuts are gonna be like, donate to be the customer to bring your fave donut back. In their fucking dreams, I'm not doing that. I've still never been to a Wawa, nor have I ever even heard of one. I gotta take you to a Wawa. You sound very pouty. Guys, it's because I don't have one near me. I don't have a Wawa near me. I have to drive frickin' forever to find a Wawa, and I'm really salty about it. But, guys, I have very good news regarding that, though, because apparently, there's a new building being built, like, just a little bit further down the road from me. Like, it's within, like, a 10-minute walking distance for me, something like that. It's really, like, close. It's nearby. And when my brother was going to work the other day, he was riding along with someone, and the person said, like, oh, yeah, they're supposed to be putting something there. It's supposed to be, like, sheets. So we're thinking that we're gonna get, like, the first Wawa in my area. And if that is the case, I'm going to become the most insufferable person on the planet. I will be walking my butt down to that Wawa every single day. I do not even care. I've wanted this for so long, and I want a Wawa so bad. If for some reason this doesn't end up being a Wawa, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so viscerally upset. There's no Wawas near me, and that has lowered my life expectancy by 2 years. It's painful. It is literally like you can feel physical pain from not having a Wawa nearby. Wawa livestream be like, give me everything you have. Guys, I will promise you something. Here, everybody hold me accountable to this. Everybody needs to hold me accountable to this. If the building that is being built near me is indeed going to be a Wawa, if it really will be a Wawa, I will make a promise to you guys that I will host a stream where I buy like a bunch of different, like, Wawa branded items, and I will take pictures of all of them and eat them on stream and rate them for you guys. I will do a Wawa taste test stream. Listen, if I'm not gonna get sponsored by anybody ever in my entire duration of my streaming career, so be it. But if I'm to get sponsored by at least one company, by one singular company, it better fucking be Wawa. You know how much I would kill? Do you know how much I would give if I were sponsored by Wawa? I already sing its praises like no tomorrow. I love Wawa so much. You guys, I don't even care if that becomes, like, the thing that I'm known for, among other things. I freaking love Wawa. She would just not stop streaming. I'd be a 24/7 streamer. I'm raking in that Wawa money. I would do anything for them. Wawa Bat new mascot? No. I get, what's it? Like, if I get sponsored by them, I'll make a little uniform shirt and, like, a little hat asset, and I'll be the Wawa Bat. I will be the Wawa ambassador. I don't care. I'll do anything for them. I love them so much. Wawa game. What would be in the Wawa game? What would be in their game? I'm so curious. Well, what would you play as? Wah and wah. Wah! Wah? Wah? Wah! Oh gosh. Waluigi? Waluigi working at Wawa. Wario and Waluigi working at Wawa. The Wawa Wawa brothers. Oh gosh. Wawa Wayne? What about wow? Oh god. I'm having an aneurysm, guys. You gotta help me. Oh god. Do you guys remember Wow Wow Wubsy? Do you guys have any idea what I'm talking about? You guys know that show? It's the little yellow guy and the pink guy and the blue guy. Wawa Koumori. Is that who I am now? I'm just a Wawa branded VTuber. That's just who I am as a person now. I see how it is. I didn't think that this would be a rant that I would go on, but you know what? I'm not mad about it. Do you guys know about Wow Wow Wubsy? I'm not just going insane. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like an old kid's show. I don't know if it's still running or not. I wouldn't trust Waluigi with my food, why not? You unlocked a memory from the depths of my spine. It is foggy, but the name is familiar. It has like a little yellow guy. You know what? I'll post pictures of it in the Discord later. Something like that. I know that show. See, Takagi knows. It was a pretty good show growing up. Not even gonna lie. What is it that kids have these days? Like freaking Coco Melon or whatever? Wow Wow Wubsy's way better than that. Oh, you know what? I'm curious. What is your guys' favorite childhood show? Yeah, kids got Paw Patrol now these days. Would you eat your own Wawa burger? Like, is that a euphemism for something? Or like how, what's it? You could get like the Cardi B meal at McDonald's and it was just like a regular ass McDonald's meal. Like, is that what you mean? Ben 10 was my absolute favorite as a kid. Oh, that's a good pick. Paw Patrol the movie has been made. They made a movie? What? I didn't know that. What was my favorite as a kid? I mean, I have a soft spot for Avatar The Last Airbender. I own the box set for Avatar The Last Airbender. Not Legend of Korra, because I haven't gotten into it yet, but potentially later on, Legend of Korra. I feel like I watched a lot more Cartoon Network than I did Nickelodeon growing up, because I feel like Nickelodeon was like half and half animation and like live action, like Drake and Josh, or like iCarly, which I did like iCarly, or like Victorious and stuff. So I ended up being more of like a Cartoon Network kid because I preferred Cartoon Network a lot more. I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The colors and just the animation style and all of it was just, it was fantastic. It was impeccable. Love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. SpongeBob was really up there as usual. Yep. My favorite TV show was Clone Wars, but I don't think it was aired on cable. No, that's fine. Clone Wars still counts. Chowder. Chowder was good. Love Chowder. I love all the food stuff in it. And like, it's just such a charming, funny, weird show. What else? I guess technically, I mean, I wasn't like a kid, but Steven Universe was coming out at some point. Steven Universe. I like Steven Universe. I feel like some people, you know, get a little too deep into it, but honestly, like, I like it because I think it's nice. When I was older, Gumball was real cool. Oh my god, Gumball is just like a meme factory. Gumball is so good. Love Gumball. What other shows? I feel like, okay, randomly, out of the blue, I don't know who's doing it, because I don't remember their name, but there's somebody on Twitter who is like single-handedly reviving and like making new little like fan comics for the Misadventures of Flapjack? And it's like, huh? You know, I love that. Go you. But I didn't realize that it was so near and dear to this one person's heart. But you know, I love that for them. I wish I was one of those girlies who got into things like Winx and Totally Spies. Because that's like a big nostalgia thing now. Everybody thinks that they're like, what's it, like so gorgeous, so cute, and like they make like the cute little like collab makeup palettes, or they dress up like them. And I wish I was into it when I was a kid, because, you know, I don't know. Like, I can understand the hype now because they're so gorgeous, and like all of it is just really, really cute, and it's packed full of nostalgia for a lot of these people. But I don't have that nostalgic feeling. I just know that like, oh yeah, that was a thing. But it would have been so much more cool if I was like a kid and into it, you know? I remember watching the Backyardigans and Dora when I was really young. Also George of the Jungle. Yep, I remember those. What else? I'm trying to remember what else. Bear in the Big Blue House? That doesn't count as like a cartoon though, right? Because that was more like, what was it? That's more akin to like Sesame Street or Between the Lions. Do any of y'all remember Between the Lions? Please tell me y'all remember Between the Lions. Please tell me. Does Magic School Bus count? Yes, Magic School Bus counts. I watched a lot of VeggieTales. We owned like 2 VCR tapes from VeggieTales. Watched those over and over and over on repeat. No, I honestly don't. You don't remember Between the Lions. Oh my gosh. I gotta educate y'all. Between the Lions was the shit. Yeah, VeggieTales! The 2 that we owned were, what was it? There was the one with the chocolate bunny factory, and it was supposed to be the allegory for like the guys that get thrown in the furnace but then they're saved by God or whatever. And then the other one was the Wall of Jericho. Those were the 2 that I remember that we owned, that we watched. I don't think you never watched Between the Lions. Between the Lions is a fever dream that shows up in my brain sometimes. Between the Lions was good. It like encouraged reading in the same way that like the Reading Rainbow did. It was really nice. And they had like these big lion puppets. And they were like a family, and there was like 4 of them. There was like the dad, the mom, and then like the 2 kids. It was really nice. I liked it a lot. She says that with such disdain. What? About me needing to educate y'all? I mean, you are younger than me, Chronic. Remember this. You're a couple years younger than me. Ah! I just dropped something. Hold on. Ugh. I just dropped it! By like 2 years. No, by like 3. Something like that. Need I remind you? Yeah, so what? Just saying. The Smarty Pants puppet is terrifying in that show. Oh god. Oh god, you're right. Oh god! Do any of you guys remember? Oh god, what was it? It wasn't... No, it wasn't on Mr. Rogers' show, but it was in a very similar time slot to the Mr. Rogers show, but instead they were like in this little town and they had like a bunch of little puppets that sat on a wall. Please tell me I'm not just hallucinating that. Please tell me that that's real. Or did that happen in the Mr. Rogers show? I feel like that was a separate show though. Was it in the Mr. Rogers show? There was like this little wall what they would sit the puppets on. I don't, guys, I might just be hallucinating. Please don't mind me. Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner were some of my faves. Oh, classic! Classic Tom and Jerry, classic, just, not Hanna-Barbera, but just though the classic cartoons were so good. What was oh gosh, I used to have Boomerang on my on cable. Like, that was one of the options where you could watch the really old cartoons, like classic Tom and Jerry and whatnot. There was one where it was like they were always racing, and there was like one girl that kind of looked like Barbie, but she wasn't Barbie. And then there was like a villain guy with like the long nose and pointy mustache. But they would always race. It was always like a racing show, and they always had like the funny cars in the 70s, but like they were all like booby trapped and had all the different other ones. Boomerang turned into Cartoonito? Wacky Races! Oh my god, Greed, thank you for saving me there. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's more cartoons I like. The Powerpuff Girls, not the reboot. Yeah, Ben 10, Curious George. Oh, Curious George was so cute. Bubble Guppies and Baby Shark on YouTube. Bubble Guppies? I feel like I've heard of Bubble Guppies, but I don't remember what it actually is because I never sat down and like watched it. Bubble Guppies. I don't remember. I don't remember. But that's okay. That's okay. Sorry, I'm readjusting. Oh god. Computer, you gotta work with me here. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Whew. June doesn't know Bubble Guppies. I don't. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't know what Bubble Guppies is. Wait, is Curious George what George of the Jungle was? My god, I forgot the name. No, Curious George was with the little monkey and the guy in the yellow hat. And then there was a George of the Jungle cartoon too. But that was on Cartoon Network. Curious George was like on like PBS or something. I could be wrong though. But I remember George of the Jungle was part of Cartoon Network. I thought they were like the same thing. No, Curious George is about the monkey, and George of the Jungle is about George, the human. Hold on. I'm searching this up. George of the Jungle cartoon. There was an animated series from 2007. Because there was Magnolia and Ursula and Max and Dr. Scott. No, there was a George of the Jungle cartoon. Okay, I didn't watch George of the Jungle, I watched Curious George. I want to search up what Bubble Guppies is. What is Bubble Guppies? Oh god, no, I never watched that. I was already a little older by then. I know what it is though. I've seen it before. At first I thought you meant that one, like, there was a Disney animated show, but they were like all in high school and they were fish. That's not it though. Between the lines. Man, I freaking miss Between the Lions now. It was a good show. There's a movie, then the animation reboot, then the reboot after that where they changed personalities of George of the... Huh? Why would they do that? It's just silly. Oh, sorry, I just found a very cute doodle of the family from Between the Lions. It was very cute. I'm sorry, I got real distracted. Hold on, I really need to search, what was it? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. No, okay, it was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, because he's holding the puppets. He is holding the puppets. Okay, yes, that was just Mr. Rogers. Okay, I know, yeah, that was Mr. Rogers. I remember that. I remember a lot of the school cartoons. Bill Nye is a national treasure. Yes, Bill Nye is a national treasure. You're right. Okay. I think I watched a little bit of the Flintstones. Flintstones was good, yes. I've watched Mr. Bean the animation series. I've watched a couple episodes. I know what it is, but I think the Mr. Bean that I remember more is just the live action movies. But yeah, I've seen the animation series a little bit. What other like really old? Hold on. I'm curious now. I can't get the thought out of my head. I never watched Mr. Bean actually. Mr. Bean's pretty good. 2000s kid shows. Cyber Chase! Wow Wow Wonder Pets! Yo Gabba Gabba! I watched Pocoyo maybe once. Max and Ruby, the Backyardigans. I don't know Sid the Science Kid. Who's yeah, I see Wow Wow Wubsy. Oh, Codename Kids Next Door. Do you remember that one? Oh my god, Codename Kids Next Door was so good. That one was really good. The Berenstain Bears, Ni Hao Kai Lan, Danny Phantom, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the original Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans. Max and Ruby, were they bunnies? Yes, they were the little rabbits. Cartoon Talk with Chat. I guess we've just gotten into this topic, but you know, I like it. I like it a lot. The OG Teen Titans. Oh my god, that was really good. Dora, Jimmy Neutron, Invader Zim, the Doodle. Oh my god, the Doodle Bops. Hell yeah. Oh, Miss Spider? Oswald? Oh god, Liberty's Kids. Wait, what was the Backyardigans again then? The Backyardigans were, what was it? They weren't 3D animation. You know what? They might have been 3D animation. But there was the blue penguin, the orange moose, the yellow hippo, the purple kangaroo, and I don't know what the pink person was, but they would always go on the little adventures. Oswald the Rabbit, my rip-off Mickey Mouse. No, not Oswald the Rabbit. Oswald the blue octopus. That Oswald. Pablo, yes. Sorry, I just saw freaking Liberty's Kids and it threw me for a fucking loop. We had to watch Liberty's Kids once or twice for school, and it smacked me like a train. 16, yes. Misadventures of Flapjack, Kim Possible, My Life as a Teenage Robot. Oh, Phineas and Ferb, duh. What the heck? I haven't heard Octopus Oswald. You haven't? It's very cute. Charlie and Lola. Oh my god, Code Lyoko. Oh my god, Code Lyoko. Do any of you guys remember that? It was like on the edge between like Western animation and like anime. I've never watched Liberty's Kids. It looks like propaganda. I mean, yeah, for all of us who grew up in the States, it was kind of, yeah. It was definitely a trip. Barnyard, Johnny Test, Zoe 101. Zoe 101 does not count as a cartoon. That's just a live action. Little Einsteins. Oh my god, Code Lyoko was the shit. Code Lyoko! Code Lyoko! Give me more. Give me more options. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Go Diego Go. I don't know Peep. Duck Dodgers was a weird one. Code Lyoko was weirdly entertaining even though the plot barely progressed. I mean, they're kids in school, but that's okay. Duck Dodgers was like a weird offshoot with Daffy and Marvin the Martian. I don't know. Chalk Zone. Oh my god, Chalk Zone. Oh my god, Chalk Zone. Me. Oh my god, so I forgot about Chalk Zone existing until I got my Nintendo Switch, and I had gotten Animal Crossing, and one of my first villagers was named Rudy, and ever since, it is now a running joke for me and my brother to just go, Rudy, you gotta draw something! Oh my god, I freaking miss Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone's good as hell. Oh my god, Chalk Zone. The original Scooby-Doo series. The Proud Family. What the hell is Evil Con Carne? What the hell is that? I don't know that one. Clifford's Puppy Days. I don't know that one, but oh my god, it looks so cute. Oh my god, he's just a little guy. He's so cute, what the heck? What the heck are all these other shows? I've never heard about some of these shows before. What the hell is that? You seem to know a lot of these. No, I literally just pulled up like a... what's it? Like a Google search, and I'm going through them and I'm seeing which ones I recognize and which ones I don't. But there's a fair amount that I don't, because they only had like 1 or 2 seasons and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Smiling Friends is a good recent cartoon? Oh, I do not know about it. Do I want to say Mickey is now a creepypasta, or does he count? You don't know Clifford the Big Red Dog? No, I do. But apparently they had a separate cartoon that's just called Clifford's Puppy Days, when he was just a little puppy. And it looks very cute. I didn't know they had like a separate series. No, I know about Clifford the Big Red Dog. Oh god, what is this? There's this one Cartoon Network show that I'm trying to think about, and I can't remember it. I'm trying to think about it right now. Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog, yes. Ed, Ed, and Eddie, yes. Johnny Bravo, yes. Camp Lazlo, I remember that. My Gym Partner's a Monkey, I remember that. Baby Looney Tunes. Oh my god, Baby Looney Tunes was so cute. Hi Hi Puffy Ami was very good. Oh god, what's the one that I'm trying to think about? I have to be honest, I think I recognize most of these names from like one episode that showed up when I was 4 eating hot dog slices. Honestly, I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you. Oh god, what is the name? Oh, wait. I remember it. Hero 108. Do any of you guys remember Hero 108? 2010. 2 seasons. Does anybody remember the show at all? No? Oh my god, this was a good show. I liked this show. I thought it was very fun. I want to watch it. I can watch it for free somewhere? Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna watch the shit out of it. Oh, what was this? I'm trying to think. I have this one series downloaded, and I love it. Wander Over Yonder? Did any of you guys watch Wander Over Yonder? I sat through and I just watched literally all of it at some point, and it's such a delightful show. I love that show so much. It's so fun and weird and funny. Wander Over Yonder is so cute. Because they're just in space, and it's just a bunch of different alien planets, and they're hanging out and doing random fun things. Very lighthearted. I like it a lot. I know Ed, Edd and Eddy on Cartoon Network. I was born... Wait. You were... Wait, Takagi. Oh god, that just aged me so much. You were born in 2010? You were born in 2010? Oh god, I just felt myself age another like 15 years. Oh god. Oh dear lord above. June, I'm 1995. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, it feels like everything in my body just aches now. Everything hurts. I don't want to think about anything too hard. Oh god. Oh dear lord above. Jeez Louise. Ooh. Oof. That hurts. It hurts. Oh god. You know, I think now, more than ever, I should end stream. Wow, Takagi's literally a big... Well, no wonder I didn't know what Bubble Guppies was. It's more age appropriate for you, Takagi, than it is for me. A lot of things make sense now. No, I never grew up with Bubble Guppies because I'm, grown. Oh, gosh. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end stream for the day before I have to think about how old I am anymore. Oh, goodness gracious. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I will make the schedule and all the thumbnails later today. I don't have the brain power for it yet. I'm not with it yet, but you know what? That's okay. I will post that whenever I get the chance. But for anybody who doesn't get to the schedule in time, I will be streaming again on Tuesday, my regular time, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be playing more Avion as usual. I know I missed last week, so we'll get back into it this week. I'm very excited to play some more Avion because I've missed it. As much as I say that it's hell on earth for me to play through it. We will get through this together and everything will be okay. But until then, I will post the schedule whenever I have time later today when I make it. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, your morning, your evening, whatever it might be, wherever you are. And I will see you guys on Tuesday, or maybe even a little bit sooner if we hang out on Discord or whatever. I'll see you guys later. Bye!